Do you have a ton of content or script templates scattered all over the place, making them hard to find when you need them? As a marketer and business owner, over the years, I've gathered tons of favorite templates for scripts, emails, and all sorts of copywriting formulas. Once I started using Notion, I've been able to incorporate these into my content planner, and it's so much easier to find them when I need them. So here are 3 ways I like to add my favorite content templates and formulas to my Notion planner. With these 3 tips, you'll be able to find your favorite content formula in seconds, get unstuck when you're facing writer's block, and be able to create great content in less time, which is what we all want. If you'd like a video showing you the setup for each of these tips, just drop the word templates below and I'll send it your way. Tip number 1. This tip is especially good for short form content formulas like tweet templates. So you want your templates to be right there when you're creating content, especially if you're in a state of flow. The last thing you want is to have to go and search for that template somewhere. This is especially bad since there's evidence suggesting that switching between tasks can seriously decrease your productive time. So this is what it looks like inside my content planner. In each page of my planner, I have a table called hooks. And this table actually links to my database of favorite hooks that I collect and I keep adding to. And it's very handy because since I'm creating content inside this page, I have the hooks right here. And I can just go to this table and scroll through and select a favorite hook. Let's say okay, I'm going to choose this, a surprising stat or data point. So that will be my hook for this post. This is especially helpful if I'm not sure how to start a post or if I just need some inspiration. Tip number 2. This approach is good for longer templates or formulas, for example, a sales page template. We all have templates for different types of content stashed away, but to make them really usable, we have to incorporate them into the place we write content. My Notion Content Planner for me is where I do this, and I think it's an ideal place to do this. So there are 2 ways that I go about this. First is to use database page templates for specific types of content, like sales pages or landing pages or emails. So for example, in my content planner, I added in this Insta-Reel template as a demo that basically every time you use it, it will pre-populate these sections that basically tell me what I need to include in each of my Instagram reels. So these are the different components of an Instagram reel. And then I just have to fill it in here and it just guides me along and makes it so much easier. So this is one way to do it. So you could have different templates for different types of content, like Instagram reels, landing pages, sales pages. It really depends on your business and what you do. But if there's certain types of content you create over and over again, you can turn it into a template and just have this easy to fill out format right here. So another way of doing that is, if I go back here, I can show you another template. It's using buttons. I like this too, because this, if you have, for example, like a template for social posts, but then you have, you post on Instagram and you post like different types of Instagram reels, you could have like buttons that when you press them, it generates the sections that I showed you before. But here you can have several different buttons in one page template and then just choose the appropriate one. So this is a very tidy way of having several content templates in one page, so that each time you use this type of page, a social post page, you will have these buttons and you can click on the appropriate one. So I really like using buttons. I find it really tidy. So this is probably one of my favorite ones to do. And the third tip is actually probably the easiest to implement. It's just basically having a table or a designated spot in your template, in your content planner, where you just add in links to your different templates, like whether those are on websites or Google Docs files or spreadsheets or whatever, and just have them all together in one place so they're easy to find and you can just keep adding to your library there. And that is also a good way to do it. But I really like having the templates that I use the most already kind of integrated into the pages so I can use them very quickly. So those are my 3 quick tips. If you'd like a video walkthrough showing you how to do the setup for each of these tips, just drop the word templates below and I'll send it your way.